Hello, my friends. Welcome back today. We are moving forward with our double wedding ring quilt block, and I can see the end in sight with this block, and I'm feeling very excited. In this video, I'll be showing you what 20 minutes of EPP looks like, except I sped it up for our comfort. First of all, I need to keep my space a bit cleaner. I keep these trays around to collect all of my hand sewing items in one place when I am working. This one is holding a few different projects. Once I've got my space cleaned up, I'll set my pieces up in the order that I'll be sewing them, and that helps me picture where everything is going. I've cut my thread to about 18 to 24 inches long, or from my fingers to my elbow, and I've tied a knot in the end of the thread. There's many different knots, and I've just tied a regular old knot because muscle memory works for me. And I don't mind if it doesn't lay flat or anything. I'm not the quilt police. I'm not going to come after you for which type of knot you use. No way, Jose. So like all of the other videos, we're going to do the flat back stitch, and you're going to butt your two pieces flat up against each other like they want to hold hands. They're best friends. They want to be together. I have fat thumbs, so it's easy for me to hold the two pieces together. However, if you need extra help, 2 magnets or some washi tape works great. So now we're just going to push our needle through just a tiny bit of the back fabric on each side. Pulling tight, but not so tight that the thread breaks. Pull until the knot catches. And now we're going to repeat this step until the end of our piece. Bring our needle back over and push back through. We are aiming for about 18 to 22 stitches per inch. Some people like more, 15 to 18, 15 to 20, but I like it tighter and closer together. I also like to periodically flip my piece over and check the front to make sure not much is showing and everything looks lined up and good. This is the perfect time to undo if I need to. And I'm keeping my stitches small and even, which will ensure the pieces are securely attached and the stitches will remain. With this project, I am using a lot of Heather Ross and Ruby Star Society prints. I have a few Lizzie House prints in there too. And these blocks I'm making for a B group. Ooh, that's a Rifle Paper Co. print down there. I love it. I'm making this for a B group, and I'm so excited to be working on such a cute project. So cute. Sometimes it is really easy to get into the rhythm of things and getting some fast stitching in, and other times I spend more time untangling things than I do stitching. There are products out there that are supposed to help condition your thread to prevent knots or tangles, and I'll do a review on some of those one day, but for the most part, I see no need for them. It's just an extra step, and I like to keep things basic and simple. If you've reached a spot where the dog ears or the flaps are in the way, just push them up and out of the way. And once you're done, just push them back. And we could always hit it with a hot iron once we're done to press it back into place. With flat back stitching, you also want to keep your needle perpendicular to keep your stitches straight. So again, just push your two pieces flat up against each other side by side. You'll want to hold both pieces with your thumb and forefinger and just push your needle through just a tiny bit of the back fabric on each side, keeping it to only the fabric on the back. Grabbing just a bit more than a few strands of fabric. The neat thing about the flat back is that even if you grab a bit more, the stitches are still hidden from the front because you're only grabbing from the back. When you have sewn all the way around the block or to the end, tie a knot on the inside of the piece to secure your thread. Make sure the knot is tight to prevent any unraveling. You can also trim any excess thread, although I like to leave mine in case I can use it again later. And now just keep going. This might be the hardest part. The cats might come and distract you with their cuteness. Just keep stitching until everything is attached. Don't get distracted and check your phone. I know it takes a while, but the end results are so precise and pretty, it is well worth it. So let's continue to add more pieces in the same manner, always sewing on the back side to keep those stitches hidden and making small, neat stitches. Once a section of your quilt is completely sewn together, you can remove the paper templates. Although I tend to keep my papers in until the very last moment. I like the extra stability that you get from the papers. And if I'm working on a big quilt and moving it around a lot from place to place, I'll remove the innermost papers to reduce some of that weight. So you're just going to carefully remove the paper templates, being cautious not to distort the fabric shapes. And you can always iron it back into place once you have removed your papers. If you're extra careful while removing your papers, you can always reuse them. I have some that I've used 3 or 4 times in a quilt. As long as it's good cardstock, it should be good to be reused. Thank you for watching my 20 minutes of sewing sped up into 10 minutes. I'll leave it for the rest, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe or whatever that is. Maybe leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. I know this page is new and I'm just starting out. I would like to see what you guys think of the videos, and if you want to see me sew up anything in particular, we could go over curves, sewing some curves. I think that's coming up soon in the next week or so. And so I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.